Are you rapper?
Pardon me?
No, but I'm hoping. It'll only take a moment. I know you. None.
Of course.
So?
No, I give up.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the work. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. That doesn't narrow.
On the eastern side.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what.
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent. Count.
Why?
But Vincent had. All because Sir Yezhek.
Who are you?
They call me.
And how did you?
I helped him.
So you saw a bit.
I thought if they.
What after this?
It's all the same anyway.
So who see?
That's not for me to know.
Such as?
We were often.
And apart from that?
In the camp.
I think I've heard enough.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I prefer you just kill me.
An honourable death? No.
We had it all. Come and say.
Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
Good men, good wives. Come have a look. Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine men.
Get the hell out of here. There's nothing here for you. What do you want? You've no business here. Lost something here?
All this constant fear that some cutthroat will jump me out of nowhere. I know what you mean. God is testing us. But their lordships are doing something about it, aren't they? They wiped out a whole encampment of those marauders and Primoslavots, after all. For all the good it did, another lot attacked Hoyed.
Hey!
It's bad enough unwary travelers being attacked on the roads. But they have the gold.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all the fruits grown fresh.
I finally found Master Faith. The entrance is on the east. I've no idea what to expect.
I will be glad.
What have we got here?
What's going on there?
Entertainment. Great.
Who's there?
Definitely do with some of that.
Raise the alarm! Watch out! Alarm!
Two arms!
Don't see here.
Bugger!
You dear.
All of you! Raise the alarm! We're gonna cry now.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Take that!
Ew.
I'll have you. I'll have you.
Well, that's the end of you. Well, look here.
Hand me the dog. Watch out, you've got it searing hot.
Where are you putting that? Put it down there. Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that.
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzik Kobila.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kubila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
You can talk all you like.
Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Ratai then.
Magical elixirs and amulets, miraculous ointments, salon, sausages, lard of all kinds, and scratchings that make your mouth water more than the finest paper.
What was that?
Well, I'm... Clear off!
Greetings,
I see one of
my old farm.
Can I say my...
I'm sorry. I don't know you, and it's...
I see you're taking care...
I'm trying.
And have you made...
What?
I'm sure if you want to be sure it's...
Holy Mary, Mother of God, if my father's soul is...
No, don't worry. It usually only...
Right.
Something more personal.
Of course. I'll take it to some...
I can bring it to them.
You do that for me? God be with you.
Greetings.
I have the shroud.
Have you now?
Yes.
I'm sure. Take care.
That's where he lives. Let's teach him a lesson.
He's
Oh,
inside. I saw him go
Fuck.
in.
Henry, delay them. What? How? There's a reward for you in the trunk. I'll see you in Ledechko.
Come on.
Break it down.
Do it.
What are you doing here?
He swindled me, too. I came here to throw his potion. He probably ran away before his...
Bastard. Either way, you'd better not... Let's go.
Welcome back. What news from Rattay?
Well, the bailiff read Sir Divish's decree, and now I'm officially bailiff of Pribyslavitz.
Then allow me to congratulate you.
First, I'll,
As it happened, you might have noticed that the...
Yeah, I saw...
So when they arrived, after they direct...
So we're ready to get things...
As long as you know what you want, we'll be building on the sites we've measured out.
I'll do that.
Nevertheless,
How do I choose what...
I've already given it some thought on your... Everything will be recorded there.
Thanks. That'll be a big...
It will always...
What about the workers?
The money must be put in the trunk, the expenditures for... So you should keep it... It reminds me.
Ah.
Sir Divish guaranteed me a fixed income.
I see.
I have a record of payment. Let's say one...
I can't afford that much, but I do need your help.
That's a fair offer. It seems we understand each other.
Good. Are you sure it's quite...
Quite. Only you and I shall...
Ah.
That's about all. If you need any more detail...
Could you explain... What are my duties as bailiff?
As bailiff, you must see to it that the village grows and prospers. You'll have to resolve disputes between citizens and decide what I should have built. The coin for it will come from your own purse. Basically, you'll have to keep the whole locality under control. But you can't just do whatever you like. You're still answerable to Sir Divish, as am I.
Which means...
Which means that if the folk here are unhappy, word will soon get to Sir Divish, and he'll put you in your place. So you'd better see to it that there's no thieving, and folk have jobs to do, and their wages are paid.
Of course. I'll keep a close eye on things. How do I build houses?
First, find out how much it'll cost, and whether the upkeep won't ruin you. Everything is written in the ledger. You can check it all there, or just come and see me.
Sure. How do the accounts work?
The most important thing is to know how much profit your buildings generate, and what they cost to operate. That's written on the very first page of the ledger, which will be kept at the Rat House. Whenever we erect a new building, I record it there. And you'll find all the profit generated by the village in the trunk next to the ledger.
And what if we spend more than we earn?
Then you'll have to put the amount necessary for covering the operating costs into the trunk.
I see. Probably best to have a little extra there for a rainy day then. How do operating costs work?
Those are the workers' wages, costs of material and equipment for tradesmen, and so on.
And what if I don't have enough coin?
Then production will grind to a halt. Watch out for that. Folks soon get grouchy if they're not getting paid. The amount needed each day is recorded in the accounts ledger too. So you should keep enough in the trunk to cover the wages.
And how do I pay the workers?
Don't concern yourself about that. I'll take care of it. As long as you provide the coin.
So I could put enough money there for, say, 3 days in advance?
Indeed. Simple enough, isn't it?
All right. Thanks. How can I get new people to come to the village?
Don't worry about that. Folk will gradually turn up of their own accord when there are houses for them. Each building can house a certain number of people. The bigger the house, the more inhabitants. And the more space you have for them, the more country folk will come here in search of a better livelihood.
What about tradesmen?
I can find you fairly competent ones, but if you can get really skilled artisans, it will certainly be a boon for the village income. Although it's not all that easy to get skilled people. You could ask around.
I see. Any suggestions?
You could try asking the 2 Sasau armourers for a start. They're always at each other's throats, so maybe one of them could work here. But don't forget to get a forge and armoury workshop set up for him. Otherwise you'll only be wasting his time.
Right. I'll go and have a word with them later. I must give some thought to who else would come in handy here. Thanks. How can I improve the buildings?
The process is exactly the same as for building from the ground up. We need to have enough coin, materials, and, of course, something to improve. It goes without saying that there's no point in better blacksmith's equipment if you've no forge to put it in.
Well, I can't argue with that. But why bother with improvements at all?
Because they make it possible to produce better goods that can be sold at a higher price, so we'll earn more money.
Nothing, actually. So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see. You're still far from having... The church is... We're on the right...
All right. I want to build...
Certainly.
I'd like to build the...
It's impossible.
I'd rather not.
What?
I want to build...
Certainly.
Trade is important.
It's impossible.
I'd like to build the...
It's impossible.
Let's start repairing...
It's impossible.
I'd rather not build... I want to build something.
Certainly.
We'll need woodcut.
Good. We've got... There's another unpleasant matter.
Nothing too terrible.
That's for you to decide, Master Bailiff. As you know, the woods and everything in them belong to our liege lord. He gave you the right...
Let me guess. Some of our fault.
Just so. A case like this ought to be judged by his...
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers over to justice. Let them off. What's your decision?
We'll confiscate the poached game and put the fear of God into the cult.
A wise decision.
I want to build...
Certainly.
With all the wood...
It's impossible.
That Rick...
It's impossible.
We need to get some...
It's impossible.
People have to...
It's impossible.
We'll need plenty...
It's impossible.
We need guard...
It's impossible.
No, we don't have a
It's impossible.
Let's build a but...
It's impossible.
I'd rather not build.
Are you serious? What?
I want to build something.
Certainly.
We'll need woodcutter.
It's impossible.
I'd rather not build anything. I want to build some.
Certainly.
We'll need wood.
Let's go to the site.
We're going to build here?
Right here. Ready to start?
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
I want to build.
Certainly.
I'd rather not. Could you... How can I get new people?
Don't worry about that. Each building can house a certain number. The more space you have for...
What about tradesmen?
I can find you fairly competent, although it's not all that easy to...
I see.
You could try asking the two Sasau armourers for a start. But don't forget to get a forge and armory workshop set...
Right. I must give some thought to who else would. How can I improve?
The process is... We need to have enough coin. It goes without saying that there's no...
Well, I can't argue, but why bother with...
Because...
Nothing, actually. Could you... Nothing, actually. I want to build...
Certainly.
That rickety old footbridge one.
Good.
We're going to build here?
Right here.
I'm ready.
Means.
God be with you, Henry. There's the man.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately...
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send...
I'll try to get something.
He's locked up in the...
Very well, sir.
Look out.
I need the key to...
So Sir Radzig let him have his way?
No wonder he doesn't want to talk to you.
Just try not to mess it.
Thanks.
baked goods fresh from the
Garlic,
oven. Come and
carrots,
get them.
beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up. Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up. No need to be shy.
Fresh bread. Come and get it. Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
Hey, Henry, come to see us. Well, finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
It's true to say I have a lot of questions.
Well, there you are, then. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land, and they even pulled my beautiful cat.
Do you really want to question?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about.
Very well, ask.
What I want to know most of all is who's...
Do you think I couldn't have
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin. As you
recruit you into...
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I was... A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sassa.
Old friends?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work. Honest or... We rode to...
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They said...
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seemed...
Where can I find the...
That's tricky.
You said you gave them money.
They'd ride to the...
This...
I've no idea who he is, only...
I see.
No, he was supposed to supply...
This Eric? You reckon he's not...
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive...
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be...
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzik?
I can try, but I can't promise you anything.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread!
Garlic, onion, mushrooms, and asparagus. Come right up.
Here
no
ye,
need to be
good
shy.
people.
Welcome, Henry.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things.
There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly
God be
placed
with
at the
you,
monastery.
Henry.
The monastery?
That's what Jezek.
So it's worse than I thought.
Why?
No.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be any...
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men.
Damn!
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more...
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look.
It might not be as straightforward as that.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed...
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in Sasau, and there was a wounded man there.
Good. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not... What we want is for the crimps to take...
All right, sir.
I know I'm asking a lot of you.
Sir, there's... Sir Jezek went with me with...
My boy, my boy. But, if it can prevent... But I can't say yet what will...
As you come on. I want to build.
Certainly.
No, we don't have a.
It's impossible.
Trade is important.
Let's go to the site.
We're going to build here?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. We've got what we need.
So, how...
Let's see. You're still far from having the income you need to make the village prosper. You'll need to get the tradesmen working better and creating space. The church is still in ruins. Doesn't create a good impression. We're on the right track, but we haven't reached the...
All right. I want to build...
Certainly.
I'd like to build the...
Very well. So they don't...
I want to build...
Certainly.
Let's start...
Let's go to the site.
We're going to build here?
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. All good.
I want to build...
Certainly.
I'd like to build the...
Good. We've...
I want to build...
Certainly.
I'd like to build the rat...
Right. That should do it. We've got everything we need to start building. Come with me.
We're going to build...
Indeed.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check. We've got what we... There's another unpleasant...
Nothing too...
That's for you to decide.
Let me...
Just so.
So what are my options?
You can hand the poachers a... What's your decision?
We'll confiscate...
A wise decision, Henry.
Fucking come on then. What's the matter? Come on.
You'll get what's for.
Bring it on. Yeah. God damn!
I'll slaughter you!
God!
You're done for, fucker. Oh.
I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
How are you doing?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful.
Truth be told.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work.
Ah, I believe I can help.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if...
That's it?
Just doing what I told you is enough.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me. Take care.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in
Amen.
heaven. What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like? People talk?
Oh, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Oh, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister. Or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
Who's Pius, and why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret
And do you have any other ideas?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the tap, and if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass.
How will I reckon?
He won't have been there.
But what if there are others?
Normal?
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take...
Then you'll have to try...
Get him drunk. In a...
Well,
Fine.
more or less.
The main thing is to kill...
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder.
And what else?
No. Before you run for it, take...
Bring his dice and the money if I find...
From the monastery...
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire...
Yeah.
Well, you can at least say a few hail...
Good luck then.
I woke up with a rat in my blanket.
God save you, Henry.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Sir, this...
What have you found?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited...
That's excellent.
So far, not much. If I'm going to infiltrate them, I have to do what they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies.
You have to kill a criminal to...
That's not the worst of it. This Pius is hiding out in...
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order.
A bit of meditation, and if it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. Good luck, then.
So?
Let's see. You're still far from You'll need to get the tradesmen working. I see the church is keeping the rain out at least. We're on the right track.
All right. I want to build...
Certainly.
Let's finish...
It's impossible.
With all the... We're going to build here.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly... We've got what we...
Good God, you...
See you later.
What is it this time?
We have a...
The stream?
Sir, your locator here won't let people...
God give me... I never forbade anyone to
You did so.
All I asked was that After all, we don't want our water...
What do you say?
Let the people answer...
What? That
I've decided. Defecate. Anyone caught infringing this decree will get...
What?
A strict decree.
Well, at least we have permission to go and shit.
You mean... No, don't...
Could you explain something? Nothing.
Good men, good wives, come have a look. Don't be shy. You'll never see such fine meats.